enjoying right now has been towards Ignaz's like set runs and stuff like that. But like falling up air has been kind of a huge thing in a forward smash as well. But going into game 1 for Looj and Python here, excited to see some sorties fight it out on PS2.
Yeah, okay, start on PS2. It looks like they almost didn't go to this stage at all on accident, which would have been something. But okay, well, we almost saw an immediate.
Oh my gosh!
Immediate death.
And a very audible "oh fuck."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure how these two characters interact. Like, two sword characters moving around is just kind of awkward, all things. They're going Pyra, like, pretty immediately.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see that because, I mean, my gut reaction would be that Mythra could take advantage of the speed when it comes to being able to react around a Lucina's options, but at the same time, Lucina's not too slow herself.
I think there's definitely a bit of a difference if you look at the two stance characters that have got in this game. Like, Pokemon Trainer, you usually just incentivize to just run the Pokemon that wins the matchup the hardest for most of the game, so Squirtle.
Ooh, man. Yeah, the neutral be barely not hitting there.
With Pyra and Mythra, there's like very clear intent where both characters are like, you know, more or have a preference of one over the other. And most of the time, the answer is Mythra. But in a situation like this, you're going to see the Pyra come out because, you know, you don't have to worry about being close to the, or like getting close to the opponent because you're already right there.
Yeah.
You're getting switched off right now. Getting knocked off the platform right now. What the?
Jeez. That down just being such a crazy move, but
that was
kind of a testament to what you were talking about. When you look at the top players for Pythra right now, like when it comes to Spargo and Cosmos, both of them kind of use the two versions separately pretty predominantly. Like a lot of the time you see Spargo's Pyra out there a lot more often, and then obviously Cosmos is basically a Mythra solo main.
Yeah, I was gonna say they definitely use the two characters in very different ways. Where it feels like Spargo's trying to use Pyra as little as possible, and Cosmos trying to use Pyra also as little as possible. But
yeah,
one is just not using it, and the other is just not using it until, you know, there's literally no reason not to.
Yeah.
3 stocks to 1 right now, though, really making this Pyra get a ton of mileage.
Yeah, it seems like the Pyra's done most of the work so far in this match.
Honestly, just using the longer sword seems to be doing pretty well. Even though you do seem to have a little bit less frame data when you're, or a little bit worse frame data rather, when you're playing as Pyra.
Oh, and the side B getting,
Wow.
Python unfortunately at a very low percent. I think he might have used this jump to get an offstage cover, but at the same time, very high risk position to be in. But game 1 going to Looj.
Lord.
But yeah, we did see quite a bit of Pyra in that match so far. I mean, like you were saying, when it comes to range, I think when people are playing Pyra and Mythra, a lot of the testing can come down to just early game switching between both characters and playing neutral with them, not like almost relying on Mythra's like insane frame data, but at the same time seeing which one's going to intimidate your opponent more, because I feel like some people have a more comfortability with against like fast characters and are going to play more reactionary, while the other time I feel like people who are like overly reactionary are like trying to overreact to Pyra's movement and stuff and end up getting hit for like pretty wacky stuff. But game 2, I didn't see which stage we were going to, but not surprised to see that both players are continuing here with the same characters. Battlefield, what do you think about this one?
I can understand why you would want to go to something like this, just kind of decrease the amount of space that you have, try and get a little bit closer, because, you know, Pyra is really outranking you for a lot of that time. But on the other side of the coin, like, that's going to mean that Mythra might be a little bit more valuable, and we're seeing that come out right now. Get the classic ledge trap situation, switch to Pyra, that might be his jump. No,
yeah,
okay,
offstage, forward air,
yeah. That's going to take him out.
That was a huge call out. Good work to Looj on that first stock.
Really just popping a lot of his resources way earlier than he should. Really very dangerous places to jump. I think Mom's Cookie calls that the noob zone.
Really?
Yeah, just jumping in the noob zone. No stronger way to get someone to stop doing something than to call it something like that.
Yeah, waits for the air dodge, gets an up smash there. We're just looking at, or Python's just really looking hard to get something started. Seems like, oh, good reads right there. Still playing patient. I think maybe some of the nerves have been getting him to him so far. But we do have a lot of games to be played today, so hopefully in the long run things will get a bit more comfortable. But unfortunate up B onto stage, they're going to get forward smashed by Pyra.
Yeah, really just playing, I'm inclined to say, like, a little bit too fast for Python. It's just, you know, he's throwing out these options and it's not really being opportune at all. He's just kind of hoping to God that Looj runs into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it seems like a lot of the play from Python right now is coming around trying to figure out what's safe to do or practicing safe gameplay instead of trying to learn what Looj is doing so far.
Yeah, that was actually a rollout from ledge. Finally worked out for him.
Yeah.
I think that was a bit of a mix-up. I was about to say, like, he's being very aggressive off this ledge, and it's just getting him beat down further and harder. Very, very weird position to hold there against Mithra. Like, I understand not wanting to chase, but almost felt like there was nothing there.
Goes for an up throw. Looj did use their double jump, but that high platform is going to keep him safe. Far off stage that time around, going to still get hit by the side B, but that not having too much range, but still doing quite a bit of damage. Looj going to lose their first stock.
Yeah, that was a pretty. Yeah, there's another aggressive. He used his double jump.
Yeah, that's it. So game 2 to Looj. Coming down to Python jumping from ledge or jumping out of disadvantage a lot of the time when it comes to that offstage pressure.
Small. Sound good?
Alright, so we're going small battlefield this time around. Feels like pace-wise, a lot of it's been coming down to Python just being in disadvantage for so much of the match. Not much, or more so like trying to fight out of disadvantage and not resetting neutral in most of the situations. I totally understand feeling confident with Lucina's aerials off of the ledge though, which I feel like a lot of sorties can kind of fall into when it comes to coming out of disadvantage, but at the same time it's just been losing Python stocks and so much percent so often.
There's definitely a bit of an issue when you're down in this situation where, you know, you're down 2-0 and you didn't even get to play the game that much. Like, you kind of just gotta work out some things that I don't even think would entirely push you all the way into victory. Like, the moment that you get into neutral, like, you still have to learn how to play neutral given how little time you've had to actually do that so far.
Yeah.
So it's really just a matter of Python getting there and then also having to play, like, really precise and really accurately, and that's seems to be a struggle. Okay, good get up attack there.
Yeah, starting to mix up the ledge options. It seems like a much more even start in this third game, but at the same time, what's going on?
Going off the side of the stage like a pinball.
Yeah.
That's not gonna kill.
He DI'd out. That was good DI.
Yeah, you definitely had way too much space. Oh, okay, that was an awkward forward air.
Yeah, it
worked out for him.
Interesting drift, but yeah.
He jumped out.
Oh.
Crazy.
That was one of the things that we saw early on when Pyramithra came out, was a lot of people posting on Twitter like the frames you could roll out or jump out of Pyra's side B, but at the same time it's kind of like a niche thing to practice. But gonna get down there by Pyra. Looj up to just one stock at this point. Oh!
Lord.
The range of that dash attack is so off-putting. Oh no, but just slightly misspacing that up B recovery. Looking to see if Python can get one stock off of this last game at least. But being at 146 and Looj still holding on to Mithra, I wouldn't be surprised if this stock would be taken pretty soon here.
Right, this is...
FD and Northern.
I don't know, it's just getting really uncomfortable to try and do anything. Okay, that up B was finally one of those Hail Marys working out.
Yeah.
Off stage again. Good use of recovery there. Looj again going for this off stage.
Oh, did he go too low? Oh, but he saved him.
I fucking saved you.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking. Oh, I'm fucking over it.
This is a very resigned moment.
Yeah. Alright, see if we can get off the corner this time around. It seems like every single time Python's been on ledge, he's been pretty quick and reactionary to just try to get or pick an option immediately rather than trying to wait out Looj picking an option. Oh, gets through the side B that time around.
Yeah, there's another up B.
Yeah, up B gonna call out Looj that time.
Being very careful, I think, of foresight. But a real open threat there.
Oh!
Wrong way on
I think we are seeing a little bit more patience from Looj, or from Python
that shit ripped.
last stock, but Looj calling out hard with a forward smash with Mithra. Honestly, one of my favorite moves between the two characters. I think it's not often overutilized, but at the same time, you can use it pretty safely.
Honestly, Python just had no information and couldn't get any information.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He spent so much of the game in the corner, trying to get off ledge, and Looj doing a really good job of edge